Oh, hello, Hyper Rare Raiders. I'm PokeTube and welcome back to the PokeTube studio. And today I'm going to be answering some questions that I get asked a lot, whether it be through my social medias like here on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. By the way, all those links are in the descriptions below, of course, where you can find all my stuff and get updates on all my videos. But I'm going to be answering some questions that I get asked a lot. I'm going to repeat myself. I do get asked these questions a lot, and these are coming from people that are into Pokemon or people that are, have an interest in investing stuff and they want to invest into Pokemon because the world knows that for a while, back when COVID was at its highest, that we were experiencing huge jumps in profits of Pokemon product. And so I get asked a lot, should I invest in a Pokemon? And secondly, like, what should I invest in? What products should I be looking at? What sealed products, I should say more specifically, should I be looking at to add to my collection to hopefully maybe benefit from in the future profit wise? Anyways, when it comes to investing, you're wanting to gather sealed product, and I'm going to show you, in my personal opinion, what you should be looking at for investing purposes and what you should be looking at in terms of what kind of investing you want to do, if you want to do a short-term, long-term, or however. Yeah, I'm going to be showing you my own products that I have in my own studio here or in my own collection, and kind of go over it. So if you've been wondering these questions, here's my personal opinion, and yeah, hopefully you learned something from it, and hopefully you agree with me maybe and can use my advice for yourself, or maybe you're just having fun and enjoy a nice video that shows awesome Pokemon product. But let's get into it right now. So let's just start off at the very beginning. Obviously, vintage stuff, right now I consider probably vintage anything that is like 2008-ish and before. Obviously, that's going to be the stuff that is most profitable right now, but you have to have it from way back in the day. If you try to go and buy anything vintage now, you're not going to make any profit off it hardly, unless you find someone that doesn't know what they have, and then you're just a bad person if you underpay that by that much. But here I just have some vintage packs that are from my own sealed vintage packs, I should say, from my own collection. And obviously you're going to go and buy these, but you're going to be getting these pretty much at market value at what they are now. So there's not really a lot of investing. What you would do if you wanted to buy vintage packs like these, what you have to do is hope that the market takes a huge skyrocket jump again, like we did here with COVID. These kind of packs here, you can probably find them, like, I'll go with these three right here. These vintage packs, you got Team Rocket, you got Gym Heroes, and then you got Fossil Set. These are all, from the years 2000 or 1999. If you go and try to find these packs, you're probably gonna, cheapest you're gonna find them is like $250 right now, and that's, unfortunately where you're at, and you're not going to make any profit off it. You would have to wait for something like COVID again, where Pokemon just takes off and limits just go to the roof. So then you'd be looking at maybe like $400 a pack. So yeah, then there's pretty good profit there, but you have to hope for that, and we don't know what's going to happen in the world. We don't know where the market is going to be on this. So buying vintage Pokemon packs and product now is not what I would advise. It's not the best way to go. For me, it's fun because I don't plan on going through and trying to make profit off it. I just like the fact that I have sealed vintage Pokemon product that is from when I was a kid, and that's what makes it fun for me. Otherwise, when you're going into investing, there's kind of two routes. There's a cheaper route and there's a little bit more expensive route. The more expensive route is more short term, and you can make more profit sooner with the more expensive route. If you want to hold out, I'm talking a long time, like maybe like 10 to 20 years, then there's low budget profiting or investing that you can do right now. So I have, let's go with the lower cost ones. Booster boxes, when they come out, they retail for around $120. You can go and get these Sword and Shield booster boxes like Fusion Strike and Battle Styles. Like Battle Styles, like as low as $70 right now. That is a great price for a booster box. Right now, you're not going to make any money off it. But long term, if you hold on to this for like 10 to 20 years, it is all of a sudden a vintage booster box. Then prices are going to be much more expensive than $70. Same with Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike's roughly around $80 to $85 right now. Fusion Strike is a better one, in my opinion, to invest in if you want to go the cheaper long-term route. So you're looking at, in 10 to 20 years, you're going to be looking at something incredibly more expensive in 10 to 20 years. Just like you go buy a booster box now, you know, let's just use a Jungle Set booster box right now. Jungle Set booster box came out in like 1999. They sell for an unlimited Jungle booster box is selling for around $6,000 to $8,000 right now, sealed. I mean, I'm not saying that Fusion Strike and Battle Styles are going to be worth $6,000 to $8,000 in the future, but in 20 years, if you still have these sealed, you can, my opinion, with the way the industry is going, and as long as it doesn't die out, you're looking at maybe like, you know, $4,000 or $5,000 at least. You never know. So these are not the most popular sets. Fusion Strike, again, I think is the better route. You're paying about $10 more for the booster box right now, but long term, I think Fusion Strike's going to hold value way better than Battle Styles. But still, Battle Styles I can see in 10 to 20 years being a $3,000 to $5,000 booster box, because people, they're out of, obviously you can't buy them anymore, and all the kids that are into Pokemon now, this is gonna be what they grew up with. Just like me growing up in the 90s, I grew up with the base set, the Jungle Set, the Team Rocket set. So people my age, I'm 32, again, I'm not in it for investing reasons. I'm more in it for my own happiness and my own sealed collection in general. But we are now have those jobs, and we are buying those products for those outrageous prices. I mean, a base set booster box unlimited is, I think, selling for like 10 to 15,000 right now. First edition, you know, you're looking at probably at least 200,000. I mean, I don't know, in English anyways. You know, you can get a Spanish one for maybe 25,000, 30,000, around there. That's just an estimate off the top of my head. But short term, and also for long-term investing, again, going back a little bit, backtracking, there's new print runs of Sun and Moon base set, not the most popular set, but Elite Trainer boxes, $40. Just got this at Walmart, or you can even get the Sword and Shield I have right there. If you can find those, these are amazing Elite Trainer boxes to pick up for $40 at Walmart's, Targets, wherever you can find them still, and keep them sealed for, and in a long time, these are going to be worth a lot of money. Again, not the most popular sets right now, but in the future, when there's absolutely no way you're going to find these in stores again, it's a good investment. You're going to make a ton of money off of what you originally put into it. Again, it's a slow, long process, but if you are looking to, you know, invest into Pokemon product, this is just a long-term, easy way to make money. Now, if you want a short term, but you're going to spend a little bit extra money, you know, I'm not talking about like buying vintage stuff or vintage prices, but short term, but spending a little bit more money, the best way to invest in a Pokemon is to buy popular sets. So anything like the special sets that are not part of the original series. So here I got two Elite Trainer boxes. I got Shining Fates and Champion's Path. These are two great examples of things to invest in if you can get them right now. I mean, Shining Fates, I think an Elite Trainer box is selling around $100. Champion's Path probably about $100 to $150 right now. But in the future, these are going to be worth way more money than a regular Elite Trainer box, you know, of this era. Like if you go and buy a Fusion Strike Elite Trainer box like I have right there, these ones are going to hold so much more value than the Fusion Strike. The Fusion Strike, you would have to wait 10 to 20 years to make a really good profit off it. These ones, you wait a few years, you're gonna, I would say, in my prediction, a Champion's Path or Shining Fates Elite Trainer box in 2 or 3 years is probably gonna be selling for around $500 to $600 at least, in my opinion, probably even more, because these are a lot more special sets. They had big pulls, like obviously both of them you could pull a Charizard. Everyone's going to be buying these in the future, trying to find those Charizards, or they're going to want them for their own sealed collection, but the market's going to be so up that they're going to have to pay these outrageous prices. So special sets like this are the way to go if you want a more short-term route. Or short-term route, you're going to be spending a lot more, but again, even if you go the long-term route and wait 10 to 20 years, you're going to be making I guess a lot more money off of these in 10 to 20 years than you would of like the Fusion Strikes or the Sword and Shield base sets, or the Chilling Reigns and stuff like that. Otherwise, when it comes to investing short-term and I guess long-term as well, you want to find popular sets. So you want to find sets that you think are going to do well, and you want to follow how the prices are changing. So you go look at a Fusion Strike booster box, for instance. You get them for about $80 to $85 right now, and you know, when they came out, it was $120, like all booster boxes when they come out. But if you go and find like a booster box, let's say like Evolving Skies is still holding the price at $120 up to like $150, $160 right now for a booster box. So you want to find the sets like this that are popular now. That means they're going to be more popular in the future, more than likely. So like this one, I have a sealed Evolving Skies Elite Trainer box right here. You want to find these kind of things now when they come out and get them for $40, and you want to just follow that market a little bit and get them while they're still cheap and hold on to them for a few years, and then they're just going to be profiting more and more. And I think the Brilliant Stars is another good example. I feel like it's going to be exactly like Evolving Skies, and it's going to hold its value. It's not going to get cheaper, I should say. And so you want to find the sets, you want to be smart about it, you want to look at how the market's going for each set, so you want to follow that. Like Celebrations, I feel like is another good one to invest in now. I guess what I'm saying is you want to, for a short term and even long term, if you want to go that route, because again, the longer you wait for any kind of Pokemon product, the more possibility it has to get more money, obviously. So, but when new product is coming out, you want to evaluate it and you want to see how it's doing and make sure the prices don't drop. And if you see the prices staying consistent and not dropping, that's when you want to jump on that certain set. So I have two examples right here, and my examples are Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. I think these are two sets that you would want to invest in now while you can still get them for regular retail pricing instead of waiting longer. If you get them now, keep them sealed. In short term, they're going to be much more value. They're going to at least probably triple, quadruple, you know, in a few years. But if you hold on to them even long term, 10 to 20 years, then sky's the limit. Who knows what's going to happen in the Pokemon market. But knowing what we know now, Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars is going to do much better than ones like Fusion Strike and Battle Styles, Chilling Reign, than those sets. But again, you can get into those sets for much cheaper now because they've dipped so much, and they're going to be again worth more in the future, obviously. So a couple of different routes. Hopefully I made sense a little bit. I didn't sound too confusing, but that is just what is in my head. And I hopefully have answered a lot of questions from a lot of people that have asked me these kinds of questions. I thought the best way to answer those questions would be to make a video and make it public and put my personal opinion out there. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your opinion is on how the market is going and what you should invest in, or how you should invest in the Pokemon products right now. Again, that's just my personal opinion. You don't have to, take it and follow it, step by step like me. Make your own path in the Pokemon investing if that's what you want to do. Again, I don't keep sealed product for investing or profit in the future. I do it because I just personally like sealed product, and It's just for my own personal collection and my own personal happiness, I guess. But if you like this kind of video and would like to see more videos like this that are just more like informative and fun, and I mean, I think all my videos are fun, but you know, just like showing my own personal collection a little bit too and giving you some advice on it, you know, please hit that subscribe button. Again, at 1,800 subscribers, we're giving away this PSA Charizard from Hidden Fates. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And of course, as always, thunder punch that notification bell. Thank you.